Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm sharing another Mr. Organic recipe, this time for a golden lentil and green pea risotto soup. To make this, first add 1 tablespoon of oil to a large pan on a medium heat. Finally dice 1 medium-sized white onion, then add that into the pan with the oil. Next, mince 3 cloves of garlic, add those to the pan, then grate in a thumb-sized piece of fresh ginger. Fry everything off in the oil for around 2 minutes until the onions become soft. Next, peel the skins of 2 medium-sized carrots, then chop them up into small cubes. Add these to the pan next and just fry those off until they begin to soften, around 2 minutes. Once the carrot has softened slightly, flavour the pan with 2 teaspoons of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of ground coriander, half a teaspoon of paprika and half a teaspoon of dried chili flakes. Then take a good bunch of fresh coriander stalks and chop them up. These have so much flavour, so never waste them. They're great for adding into any dish. Turn the spices and the coriander stalks through the vegetables in the pan for around 3 minutes until it begins to smell lovely and fragrant. Next, measure out a cup of dried red lentils and place them in a sieve over the sink, then give the lentils a good rinse through until the water runs clear. Then give them a good shake to drain them off. Add the lentils to the pan next, then pour in 1 litre of vegetable stock along with 1 can of coconut milk. Give everything in the pan a good stir through, then increase the heat to bring it up to a gentle boil. Bring it back down to a low simmer, then place a lid on the pan and leave it to cook for around 20 minutes until the lentils are cooked through. Whilst that's cooking, take a box of the Mr. Organic green pea rice. This is rich in protein, is a delicious healthy alternative to rice, and is new to the Mr. Organic range along with their chickpea rice and red lentil rice too. This one is simply just made from green pea flour and only takes 9 minutes to cook. Fill a medium-sized pan with around 1 litre of boiling water. Add in a good pinch of salt, then measure out 1 cup of the green pea rice and add it into the boiling water. Give it 1 stir just to separate the rice and then leave it to cook for the 9 minutes until it's al dente. Once it's cooked through, remove it from the heat and drain any excess water off through a sieve. Remove the lid from the other pan. At this point the lentils should be cooked through. Then using a blender, a food processor or a hand blender, blend up half of the soup. This can be done in batches if necessary. Once that 1/2 of the soup is blended as smoothly as possible, take it back over to the pan and pour it into the other half. Stir it until it's all well mixed through. Then add the cooked green pea rice into the pan too. Next, take 2 large kale leaves. Remove the leaves from the stems, then roughly chop up the leaves. Add the chopped kale into the pan, then take a handful of fresh coriander. Finely chop it up and add that to the pan along with a good pinch of sea salt and a pinch of cracked black pepper. Give it all another really good stir through until everything in the pan is well combined. To then make some garlic bread on the side, place a bunch of fresh parsley on a chopping board along with a peeled clove of garlic. Then take the Mr. Organic extra virgin olive oil and drizzle some over. Then chop everything up as finely as possible, mixing it together as you go along. Brush a flat pan with a little oil, then place in 2 slices of cornbread. Toast them on one side, then flip them over to toast on the other side. Divide the parsley, garlic and olive oil mix between the 2 slices and spread it on evenly. Then once the underside has toasted, flip the top side down just to toast for another 30 seconds until the garlic has slightly softened. Then serve this with the soup. The soup is lovely, topped with some more dried chili flakes sprinkled over, as well as some fresh coriander. This is such a great warming, comforting, vegetable and protein packed soup. The red lentils really fill it out, but the green pea rice makes this soup absolutely delicious. As well as being a high source of protein, green peas also contain heart-healthy calcium, magnesium and potassium. They also have great anti-inflammatory properties, as well as being a source of antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids. And this Mr. Organic green pea rice is not only perfect for adding into soups, but it's also great for stews, for salads, and as a side dish for vegetable curries too.